Hello, hello. We have another caller. Welcome, Stacy. Where are you tuning in from today?
I am actually in Austin, Texas.
Ooh, very fun. My one of my very close friends was in Austin this weekend. I think she went to a football game. She
Yeah, it
went
was a
to
good
she
one.
went to UT. All right. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. How you doing?
Doing great. Doing really great. Thanks so much for having
Good.
me.
Good. Well, happy almost World Kindness Day. I know that is what we're here to talk about. But before we get there, I'd love for you to explain to everyone what the kindness campaign is and why you joined.
Sure. So, the Kindness Campaign was started by our founder, Andra, 9 years ago in response to a tragedy, a young child tragedy. And she decided that she wanted to find a way to talk to her young children about death and feelings. And she created this sweet little guy. His name is Enoughy Buddy. And it is
Oh,
that I'm enough and that all children are enough. And as you hold Enoughy, he allows you the opportunity to be able to talk about yourself, talk about your feelings, talk about um, how you're feeling about what's going on inside of you, and really take ownership for that. And it started with her school, her children's school, and grew to 5 schools, and is
wow.
not only here in Central Texas, but across the world, across the country, across the world, and just really a robust curriculum about how we're all enough. Listening to the segments before, I was super interested in like why corporations give or don't give and all the things. But really, what we want to do is create cultures of kindness everywhere, not only in the classroom, in your home, in your workplace, but just can we all be kind? And I really see that from my own perspective. I have been in nonprofit work for over 30 years. And most recently, I worked for the Salvation Army here in Austin. I've also worked with Mobile Loaves and Fishes and a lot of organizations who work with homeless and basic needs. And I really got to see up close what desperation looks like. And what I love about the kindness campaign is its commitment to giving people the tools early during
Mm,
childhood. I've worked with people after the fall, and the campaign makes it where people never have to fall. They always have that self agency to really be able to lift themselves up. We know that suicide prevention happens upstream, and we also know that emotional health is connected to a variety of outcomes. When you have positive emotional health and kind culture, we have stronger academic performance, community engagement, healthier long term connections and relationships. And so when I saw the kindness campaign doing what they're doing and how they foster emotional health, starting as young as age 3, it was just a no brainer for me.
wow. That is so incredible. I relate to it very much. I feel like I learned emotional health probably a little bit too late, as did probably most people listening in. So I feel like that's a really incredible mission to move forward with. And speaking of mission, what exactly is the mission of the kindness campaign?
Yeah, the campaign creates and provides emotional health tools and resources for pre K through adults in both home and the school setting. And we're actually expanding into work settings as well.
Oh,
And so,
wow.
just how to frame your own um, barometer and thermometer of kindness in a way that then you create that culture of kindness.
So beautiful. And, it's interesting because I feel like these types of tools are ones that follow you throughout your life. And, early in 2021, I hired a mindset coach. And it was very much about, cultivating that positive mindset and making a decision. It was kind of crazy because I was in therapy and I was also doing stuff with a mindset coach. And so it was interesting because therapy presents this sort of like retrospective, and also present and future focused thinking. But then mindset coaching is definitely more present and future focused. And so it presents people, presented me at least with this decision of like, do you want to focus on, the past and harp on those things, or do you want to focus on how you're doing now and how you could move forward in a positive and an active way and in a proactive way. And that has been truly one of the best tools that I've been able to leverage throughout just my life, my career. It serves me in every single way. So I feel like this is really such an incredible gift that you're really providing kids with. And speaking of like, we have World Kindness Day tomorrow. So can you explain to everyone for us, what is World Kindness Day and why should we care?
Yeah, I mean, I think you should care just from a please and a thank you. I think, just that moment that you feel that like, am I going to be frustrated or am I going to help? Am I going to say thank you in a really sincere way? Am I going to remember to say please? Um, and really, I think just the whole day emphasizes the whole role that kindness can play in a better world. And every year, the Kindness Campaign, our organization, sends out boxes to schools of fun, engaging, emotional health tools. They go to, this year, we're serving nearly 60,000 students
Wow.
across the country and Canada. We are mostly in Texas, but there are 11 other states, and then we have some boxes going to Canada. And it really is promoting open dialogue about emotional health among elementary students and the educators who love them so much. And so, yeah, it's really exciting. It's a really big day for us. We're also here in Austin launching Andra's book. She officially wrote a book called Enoughy Buddy Finds His Superpower, and it
Oh.
really talks about how Enoughy Buddy's adopted. He's a little bit different, and how he finds through his magic feeling antenna
Oh my
um,
gosh.
his
I love it.
ability to talk about his feelings and realize that he's enough. And so the children in the schools that get these boxes free of charge to the school, this is completely sponsored by the community. Um, they get to make their antennas, and when they put them on, my camera's a little, I'll do these. When they put them on, they can remember that they have amazing, positive, kind feelings happening in their life. And they will hear a story about a Nuffy Buddy, and they'll pass around the plushie. And then there's stickers that come that they can wear that say, all great things. I'm feeling whatever you're feeling, and there's a whole bunch of choices, and they get to pick. So really fun. So that's happening tomorrow. 60,000 kids are going to be hearing about a Nuffy Buddy, hearing about being kind, hearing about owning your feelings.
Wow.
Um, and we're super excited because 60,000 is a big jump for us. We started the celebration boxes for World Kindness Day 4 years ago with about 5,000 students that we were helping. And so
Wow.
we have exponentially grown. And basically, we are asking people to help. Anyone who wishes that they went to a joyful school campus as a child, or maybe you were lucky and you actually went to one. We hope that you would be able to provide the same reality to a child right now. And so, would you like to know the details of that?
Yes, definitely. So how can people support,
Yeah,
donate?
yeah. So, we still have a bunch of schools that need to be sponsored, and many of those schools are Title I schools, which means that the vast majority of the students in that school qualify for free and reduced lunch. So not all, but about 65% of our schools are Title I schools, and so they need to be sponsored. And you can go to our website. It's tkckindness.org, and sponsor a school or just make a donation. $25 helps fund a classroom. $100 you can support a whole grade at a school. And the truth is, a lot of us adults have to learn these skills from scratch, just as you were saying. Like, but it's never too late. That's the other thing. Like, it's never too late to say please and thank you and own your feelings and really decide to live that positive life you were talking about.
Totally.
And how to really regulate, just how to count to three before you like do a negative thing, and that helps you think of the
Right.
positive. um, how to name our feelings and how to be mindful. So, yeah, the website is tkckindness.org. And we just really want to wish everyone an amazing World Kindness Day tomorrow. Think about what you can do to figure, to lean into kindness tomorrow. It doesn't have to be big, but just changing that mindset, exactly how you were saying, of just, can I just let the person walk across the street in front of my car and not be mad that I'm late, or say please to the person, or thank the person who opens the door for you. Just little tiny things over time really start adding up, and you realize that all of a sudden you've done this like shift in your self.
Totally. I love it so much. I'll reiterate for everyone listening. I feel like your contribution goes a long way. For $25 support a classroom, $100 support a grade, and 500 you could support a whole school. So go to tkckindness.org and you can contribute. I will also say, kindness is something I've been thinking about a lot recently. I know there's been a lot of feelings in the air and in the atmosphere, and I feel like I've just been feeling a lot more appreciative lately of the people in my life. Kindness could mean just showing your appreciation to someone, whether it be through an action or, just through your words. And it goes a long way and can really light up someone's day. So big props to you for all that you're doing, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you soon, and thank you for showing us enoughy.
All right, thank you. I hope y'all have a fabulously wonderful kind day tomorrow.
Thank you. All right. Bye.